Rob McCaffrey.
I never was teacher's pet and I hated chemistry at school, but this is the Wakeman Comprehensive in Shrewsbury, and if you get fed up with your studies here, you just stop and watch the football.
It's the best seat in the house. A couple of teachers and pupils were watching after hours, along with 7,000 packed into the gay meadow, everybody waiting for an upset. Bobby Mims had come in for the cup-tied Tim Flowers. Blackburn's aristocrats on show all right. Colin Hendry redrafted into the Scotland squad. £2.75 million worth of David Batty in midfield alongside England's newest recruit, Stuart Ripley from San Marino, back down to Shrewsbury Town.
They're going to have a big crowd behind them, and they're going to be wanting to do well in front of this crowd, and hopefully we can hit them on the break and get a few goals and settle things down for ourselves a little bit.
71 league places separating Blackburn and Shrewsbury. You wouldn't have known it.
Shearer's not playing, but that makes no difference. He's not a one-man team. Newell's still playing. He's as dangerous as he is. And like, you got Gallagher, stars all throughout, so it's just another big night for us.
Your commentator at the Gay Meadow, Alistair Mann.
And the move kept alive, May. Ripley does awfully well, just slipping a defender. Here's Hendry on the far post. There's men over here, Marker against the post, Newell into the net. 7 minutes, and the Premiership side take the advantage. A shot deflected, it have to be said, off Williams and beyond Edwards. Michael Brown. Spink. Here's Brown again. Look for the return ball. David May can't get there. Summerfield. It's there. Hendry on the line. Couldn't keep it out. And the Shrewsbury skipper levels it up. Ripley. Rousseau. Oh, good turn across. Sherwood arriving. Good save. Good save from Edwards. It was a lovely piece of play from Rousseau. Dangerous cross for any defenders, and that is a fine save. May. Here's Gallagher. Oh, good touch. Batty. Oh, and Edwards came out well, and that's another fine save. Here's Brown. Trying to just sell Newell. Newell doing very well. That's good defending. Oh, but that isn't. And it's a penalty. So, Steve McKenzie against Bobby Mims, and it's McKenzie! 2-1 to Shrewsbury. Party time. Well, the noise still echoing round the ground, and here's Brown to maybe add to the volume. Can he get past right? He can! Good save from Mims. Well, Shrewsbury are definitely in the ascendancy. Here's Lynch. He's got there! It's gone in! Unbelievable! 2 in 2 minutes. 3-1. May forward. Newell's header. Good one too. Batty. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. Steve McKenzie penalised. And Mike Newell gives Blackburn the lifeline. And Kenneth Dalglish is much relieved. 3-2 now. So Newell. Good turn. Good shot. Oh, against the post. Newell once again involved. Batty's kick. Pearce the substitute. May the header. 3-3. No more than the pressure deserved. Ripley. In the word, he's a strong fellow when he gets going. Here's Batty. Here's Pearce. Tries one. It's in there. Ian Pearce, he may not have a number, he's certainly not got his name on the back of his shirt, but he's certainly made a name for himself now, and Blackburn are maybe through now.
My word, they give you a hard time, didn't they?
Yeah, they give us 2 hard games, Rob, at our place particularly, and again tonight going 3-1 up made it very difficult for us.
At 3-1, did you think that the game had gone at that stage?
No, you never feel that. We felt that we were playing well enough, and we had plenty of time left, fortunately, when they went 3-1 up. The pleasing thing is that they tried to play a bit of football, and that gives a little bit of a chance.
Might have been a bit embarrassing for that for Kenny there, Jim, at one stage. 3-1 down.
Well, at that stage, I honestly thought that they weren't going to get back into it myself. It was looking very embarrassing. And I think Kenny last night, we always see him standing on the touchline in his usual position. He was there again last night, but he was extra vociferous last night. He was up all the time screaming at his players, trying to get things right. Of course, in the end, it worked out for him, but it was looking very dodgy. It's always going to be the same, Elton, isn't it? He's got a team now, £30 million worth or whatever. I mean, if teams in the 3rd division were to go and beat them, imagine what's going to be said about that.
You know, it's interesting, isn't it? He spent millions on a goalkeeper, millions in midfield, millions up front, and a mere hundreds of thousands in the centre of defence, if you like.
Well, he's played with the very best, hasn't he? Hansen and Lawrenson at Liverpool. Now, it'd be difficult to make comparisons with any other two centre-halves and the likes of those two, but the two centre-halves he's got at the moment, very, very good, very committed, Marker and Hendry. But when it comes to distributing the ball, I think they fall a little bit short on that. Many a time last night they had time, space, and yet they've given silly little forced passes away, and they get away with it against lower teams, but against top-class teams they might be punished for that.
Of course, one of the week's talking points is Graham Taylor's England squad for the game against San Marino next Wednesday. He's brought in Stuart Ripley. Just to make the point that you were there last night, you had a very close look at Ripley. I mean, is he the man to provide all the goals that that we may or may not need?
Well, it was perfect for him last night. The pitch was heavy, it worked him very hard, but he was possibly man of the match for Blackburn last night, maybe along with Mike Newell. He was very, very good, gave the Shrewsbury left-back a very hard time, constantly made runs, strong runs down the pitch, got to the byline. His crosses at times could have been a bit better, a lot of them went long, but on the whole he performed very well. I think he could be the man to do the job.
OK, thanks, Jim.